in the social media world, we are all rich. Like, tables have turned. Gone are the days when you used to think just because someone is in the diaspora, they're having a better life.
Hi, it's 2026. And there are things you should worry about and things you should not be worrying about, especially when you're sending money. Things like hidden charges, you're not sure whether your money is secure, you're not sure whether it will get to your client or to your loved ones in good time. Those are things that should not be worrying you in 2026. And I'm talking to you, our diaspora clients, our diaspora fans, our diaspora family. Sending money to East Africa from USA, UK, Canada, and Europe should be as fast as a tap on the button. And that's why send money back to East Africa securely, no hidden charges, no waiting time, and your money is here. Stay connected to your loved ones. And remember, you can now also pay to M-Pesa till number or M-Pesa pay bill number.
Oh guys, tutaanzia wapi? Where do we start? First of all, I need to ask you guys, these apps, I've seen so many apps advertising, like sending money back Africa, back to Kenya and all that, and I'm here sitting asking myself, can I also receive money in the diaspora through these apps? Because if not, we also need apps that are able to send people in the diaspora, the Africans in the diasporans, money, like the diasporans, like in Germany, Europe, Canada, I don't know, US, all those Africans who are in the diaspora. We also need apps, like most of us, I'm talking about most of us. We also need apps where you can also send us money. Because guys, let the truth be told, some of these people who live in the diaspora, most of them are suffering. Most of them are suffering. Like today is a weekend. Today is Saturday, guys. I'm luckily have a day off. But I know a lot of people, a lot of my work colleagues who are actually getting ready. It's now June, it's in the evening. There are so many people in the diaspora in the US who just got back from work and they're getting ready to go to the next job, because without that, these people, most of them are actually living on the streets. Countries like the US, like USA, California, all those places, the rent is very expensive. Food is like life in general in the diaspora is very expensive. And mind you, these people, most of us came to the diaspora to look for greener pastures. Most of us, or most of those people who came to the diaspora or who live in the diaspora from Africa, most of them came here without degrees, which means they had to start from zero. Even those with degrees mostly actually have to start from zero, which means these people are not in that corporate world where you earn millions and millions of money every month. Like, you have your work-life balance. That's a sentence we cannot practice as Africans in the diaspora. So most of us are actually suffering. We have to do cleaning jobs. We have to go to school. We have to learn the language. We have to send money back home. We have to all those things. Like, you have to try and balance where your money is going to, where your money is coming from, and where your money is going to. Like, you're always receiving from your job and sending the money back home to your Africans, to your relatives and all that. And I think, if you ask me, like, there are some of us who actually left Africa years back, Kenya, whatever, years back, and there are people you used to know that were not good at school, or maybe they never had degrees. Most of them were school dropouts. And the last time you went to Kenya, you've seen how these people are doing. Most of them are millionaires as we speak. They have multiple jobs, like they have a lot of jobs, they have a lot of workers they are paying, they have big houses, they're driving big cars that you can only dream of. You in Europe, in Germany, your work is to chase the bus, to chase the train, to wait for the train even though it's snowing and the train is not coming, which means you can't show up to work. So these people are living big back in Africa, okay? And you are here because it's our mentality, this poverty mentality, African culture, like the modern day African culture slavery, that's how I call it, where anybody who is in the diaspora must send you money. Okay, like it does not matter if this person has eaten or if he has somewhere to live, or this person has any health insurance, if they are sick, if they have depression, wherever, if they are lonely, you do not care. You are back in Africa, you're getting your own money mostly, and you're busy waiting for money from people wakomadzu, like the diasporans. Okay, this needs to stop, guys. This needs to stop. I don't know how many people who are in the diaspora actually receive money from their families back home in case of anything. I'm not saying they should be sending you money like every month, like to sustain your lifestyle in Europe, like, you know. I'm talking about if you have an emergency, if you have something, if you need to book a flight home and you do not have that enough money, you know. If they send you money, do you ever receive money from your relatives back home, guys? I'm talking to people who live in the diaspora, or maybe to people back in Africa. If you have relatives in the diaspora, do you send them money? Do you call them to ask them how they're doing, or do you call them only when you want money? Because at this point, this needs to stop. It's 2026. We need to end this kind of slavery, this African poverty mentality kind of lifestyle. You know, as we speak now, like I said, it's Saturday, it's Jioni, you know. Some of you in Kenya are already celebrating whatever you're celebrating, I don't know. Like, you're getting ready to go and party after party after party, you know. You are maybe coming from a friend's place or getting ready to go for a sleepover, kwenda Naivasha, wherever. You know, you guys are happy. I'm not saying people in the diaspora are sad. Like, if you compare the lifestyles, obviously people in the diaspora have a different kind of lifestyle. But I'm talking about that kind of love, family love, sibling love, parents love, cousins, whatever, like that kind of, you know, understanding each other when it comes to financial need. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Some of you are getting ready to go to party, and your relatives abroad are getting ready to go to work. Like, those are two different worlds. Like, some of these Africans, I don't know the last time they went to clubbing. I don't know the last time they went to a party. I do not remember the last time they actually bought themselves something nice, because you've taught people in the diaspora, your relatives, your friends, your families, that if you have money, we are your first priority. Like, you have to send us money first before you can use your money. You know, that's how Africa has taught fellow Africans in the diaspora. Before you buy that chicken that you want to eat over the weekend, before you buy that nice car that you want to buy, we are your first priority. You have to send us money first. You know, we are dying of hunger. We do not have anything to eat. As a matter of fact, you should feel bad if you start eating some chicken or something at the moment, you know, or drinking something nice, or going somewhere out, like spoiling yourself, buying yourself a nice handbag. You should feel so bad and ashamed of yourself for not thinking about us, you know. And guys, I'm saying 2026, some things need to stop. And it has come this far to a point where people in the diaspora, most of them have like nothing. Like, they have lived abroad for so many years. If they saved the money they have been sending you all these years, these people have a lot of things like houses, apartments, cars, I don't know. They'll be living a lavish lifestyle. But because every money they get, you get 90% of the money, and we get to keep 10% of our money that we work hard for, you know. If we spend all these years sending you money and something comes up or something happens, like you guys have been seeing, like the last years, people have been moving back to Africa, whether they're Africans or not. But a lot of people have actually decided to relocate back home because life abroad is not lifing, okay? Like you've been here for years, you're getting old, you've achieved like almost nothing. At least you've educated maybe your cousins, your siblings, you've maybe built something for your parents. Like you've been, at least, even if you've not sent someone to school, you've been sending money for their upkeep, for these people, for them to buy food, you know, medicine, whatever you've been sending your money for back in Africa, you have been sending them money. And I'm saying, if today you decide to relocate, to go back to Africa, you're going to be ignored like the last person. These people are going to pretend like they've never seen you. I've seen a lot of people go back home with nothing because they think, you know, abroad, no one is appreciating me. I'll rather go back to my family where I've been sending money. At least I'll be loved and all that, you know. At least I'll have somewhere to sleep, somewhere to eat, and something to eat and all that. And then you go back home, most people are getting into depression because it's not what they thought life was going to turn out to. So these people are actually regretting why they ever moved back to Africa. You should have stayed in Europe, where you can actually, you know, get something to eat, maybe, I don't know, from your neighbor, whatever. But life was different before you move back to Africa. And I'm not saying people should not move back to Africa. Of course, east or west, whether it's good or bad, home is the best. And you go back home, people have built their lives, people have houses, people have cars, they have watchmen, you're not allowed to enter into their houses. People are living big as we speak in Kenya. Where? Like today, Saturday, if you go out, if you're in Kenya and you go out now, you know, people are out there, nyama choma, music, restaurants are packed, like they are full of people, clubs that are wanafukuza watu because it's packed, but like they have no space for more people, you know. People in Kenya are living big, like they have much better life than their relatives back abroad. Like tables have turned. Gone are the days when you used to think just because someone is in the diaspora, they're having a better life. No, things have changed. You can just forget about the Instagram things people are posting in the diaspora. Just forget about the Facebook post they are posting. Just forget about those pictures, because in the social media world, we are all rich. We are, show me a poor person in the social media world. Like we are all rich, wealthy, we live a luxury life. We have like the best dresses and clothes and Gucci bag and best expensive watches and all that. So guys, I do not want to like be a shouting person. I'm just talking about these apps, because I've seen these apps, sending money apps, like they're coming up every day. Like people are coming up with more app ideas where they want to drain people in the diaspora all their money and you know, send money to Africa, send money to Kenya, send this app. You can send use this app to send money to Kenya, you can use this app to send money back to Africa. Like, yeah, I think it's enough. You guys have gotten enough money from us, you know. I'm talking about me and most people who are not in that position to talk about themselves, and they're suffering out here. And you guys do not also get me wrong, because I'm not saying if you're in the diaspora you're doing well, you should not like assist people back in your country. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it should not be misused. Like people should stop misusing other people just because they live in the diaspora, just because wako majuu, you know. And it's terrible seeing all these apps like misusing Africans. I saw another, I think it was an advert or something like that, where this, I think it's a certain company that sells land, that said, I don't know if you are the company and you ever get to watch this video, well and good, subscribe if you haven't. But there was this company that I saw, they were advertising, they're going to be in Germany up next, and they're going to be in Germany up next, and they want people in the diaspora to attend this conference, meeting, whatever that is, for buying property. You know, if you want to attend, if you've seen that advert, if you want to attend, you can attend. If you want to buy land from those people or from any other advert company that's targeting people in the diaspora, you can buy property if you want to. I've also seen a lot of influencers in the diaspora actually advertising land properties for people in the diaspora. Like, they're saying these people are very true, they cannot con you, blah blah blah, I don't know what. If this is the case, well and good for you. Good luck in buying the property, but this targeting of people in the diaspora for the wrong reasons mostly should stop. It's getting way much out of hand. You guys, I need to stop talking. I think I've been talking for so many minutes. I've been talking for like the longest. You guys, like I said, happy weekend. If you're going to party after party, Naivasha, whatever, good for you. Have fun, take good care of yourself. And those people who are in the diaspora who are actually getting ready to go to work, we will make it one day. Just hold on there, like, you know, don't give up. One day you're going to make it. Okay, so guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.